What's up, guys? Bodybuilding Vegan here. Do you want to learn how to eat peanut butter and jelly in a bowl and get jacked along the way? Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we are going to make this super awesome, super quick because I'm in a rush. Protein, peanut butter, and jelly smoothie crunch bowl. That's a lot. All right, so I'm going to grab my Ninja blender here. The trick I have found is I found that it won't fit on the food scale. I try and I try and I try again. It just keeps falling. So if you have a situation like that, you will take your cutting board or other object, place it on the scale, and then place this on the scale and hit the tare and clean your stove because you're dirty, and boom, now it's at 0. I'm gonna go ahead and add some ice because we're making like a smoothie. I got my homemade on the counter ice thing over here. Gonna probably make a mess. Oh, there's my alarm to text Steve. I will text Steve later. All right, so add some ice. Yay amount. It's just personal preference on how much. I do recommend adding a little bit of water to the bottom so the protein powder doesn't stick everywhere. And then what I'm gonna do for this kind of like peanut butter whipped base, I'm gonna add some, you can do vanilla, this is marshmallow puff, 45 grams is what I'm gonna do. Dang, that ice maker is loud. Go ahead, throw that on top. Then we're gonna add the pure PB2 powdered peanut butter. Now, why do we use powdered peanut butter? It's up to you. I like it because it's lower in fat. So I can still get that peanut buttery flavor just without a ton of fat in here. So I'm gonna take and add 35 grams of that. This does not come with a scoop. And this is why scoop sizes don't matter and why I say you should use the food scale. I take an old protein powder scoop and now I've got a scoop for my PB2. All right, so that's almost it. Next, for the probiotics, live culture, we've got some So Delicious coconut milk yogurt here. And fun fact, I have ordered and I'm waiting on it to arrive a milk and yogurt maker. So, cabinets. Allie stole my coffee. She left me a little sticky note that says, "Coffee thief was here." I came home, there was no coffee, but that's okay. I love her. Anyways, I'm gonna be able to make my own yogurt and stuff from home. So I'm very, very excited to be able to do that. It's not something I've ever done before myself, and it will save me a lot of money because these are like $6 and I go through one every 4 days. So save money, save the planet, reduce, reuse, recycle, clean the counters so the cameraman has a place to sit his arm because it's always dirty here. All right. So next, guar gum. If you want to make this the way this looks in the video, where it's nice and thick, just put a little bit of this. I don't usually measure, but I guess for the video purposes, I can measure. I normally just put a little, but you guys might be like, what the hell is a little? So a little looks like 3 grams. This stuff goes a long way. This bag will last me a very long time. All right, we're gonna cut it off here while I blend this up, and we'll come back with it blended. I might add water, I might add ice, make it to your own consistency. So I got a spatula here. I sometimes will grab what has ever been thrown off the sides, kind of push it back in there. You will not escape. You are not going to escape this. You are going to get eaten too. And then blend it for just another few seconds. All right. So if you're like me, that's about how it's going to look. Could be. You know what? I lied. I'm going to add a little bit more ice and throw it back in. It could be thicker. So you are going to have to blend it for a while. That's what's going to add that whipped thickness to that kind of cream and fluff it up.
2 hours later.
So now it's relatively thick and creamy. Probably put a little too much water, but that's all right. Live and learn. I'm going to transfer to here. This is for you volume eaters, people that are on a cut. Because today I don't get a whole lot of food. So this is going to feel like a big meal, even though it's really not that much food. I mean, we're looking at 473 calories right here. Well, not yet. 473 total with the toppings. We haven't added the toppings yet. All right. So, that's a lot of peanut butter. We are running low on space, but that's okay. All right, so next, carefully move this giant guy off of here. Put him on there. Actually, I'm gonna have to do this. It is good though. Now I'm gonna take this sugar-free syrup. I've never actually made it with the yogurt. I think that's why it's a little bit runnier. I'm used to just doing the powder. So I'm gonna do 51 grams of this sugar-free blackberry jam. Really solid stuff. And I'm gonna kind of break them up into like little chunks here. So then you get bites of peanut butter and bites of jelly. It's like a peanut butter jelly sandwich without the bread. And in pudding. And with protein. And in a bowl. So, there's that. Then, set it on here. Got an Edamame puffs. Super high in protein. Super crunchy. Super yummy. One of my favorite things ever. Guess what? They don't come with a scoop either, but we go through enough protein powder here. We get scoops. I'm gonna add 15 grams on top. That's gonna add the crunch. Probably my favorite part of the meal. Boom. And then for a little bit more crunch and to freak out all the people that worry about high blood pressure for no reason, I'm gonna add some salt. Let me clarify. You should worry about high blood pressure if you have it. But I can tell you, my blood pressure comes back great, and I eat salt at grams at a time. I stay hydrated, I sweat, and I do cardio. If you do those things, salt ain't gonna kill you. So, unless you are one of like the 1% that just has horrible genetics, this thing is still like overflowing, but there we go. Oh no, we lost some jelly. I don't know what to do with that. We'll clean that up later. All right, we gotta get the final shot. That's more important than the mess of the jelly. All right, so all the ingredients can just hover around and look at the beautiful baby they've made here. And there we go. That is, I don't know if it's beautiful, tastes beautiful. And we are looking at, for the macros, 36 carbs, 10 grams of fat, 60 grams of protein, PB2, coconut milk, sugar-free jelly, pea protein isolate, edamame puffs. Done. And that's it. Y'all know what to do. Like, comment, let me know what you want to see next. I'm literally making stuff up on the fly. Send this to at least one person, including Alex's goats, and Bodybuilding Vegan out.